This is a HeadGum podcast.
I didn't check levels because I take risks.
So, like, what's the deal with Steve Harvey?
What do you mean? He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He goes up there and he just fucking gives it like it is.
He gives it like it is.
I really feel like he's not trying.
I feel like he's not trying either. I feel like he's really just up there and like I don't know any comedian alive that's better than just honestly making fun of people.
And it's so effortless.
Yeah, and it's not like he went and wrote a joke. He's just like...
Yeah, because he's waiting for you to fuck up.
Yeah.
The second you show some stupidity,
yeah,
he's going to pounce on you.
This is the uncle you hate to have.
I would love to be friends with him.
Yeah, it'd be funny. He's got a lot of weird ideas.
How old is he?
Oh, he's probably like 50-something. 60.
So he's past that time of like trying to make new friends.
Definitely. Oh, God.
So we have no luck in becoming friends with Steve Harvey?
If you're 50 and you're like,
You don't think at 50 you go,
There are a lot of people
I want
who
some
are.
new friends now.
They're probably smart, those types of people. They probably really do experience life. But your average everyday, I'm 50 years old.
Meeting new people is actually really fun.
Oh, yeah.
You have to go through like maybe like a bunch of bullshit and meet a lot of bad people because then eventually you meet the good ones.
Oh, yeah. I met so many people.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about them good ones.
Oh, yeah. I've met a lot of, like, shitty-ass motherfuckers, if I'm being honest.
Like what, fucking bucktooth or something?
Like, you know, when they're just ugly.
Yeah, like
just
a bad haircut. You spent $10 on your haircut.
Ugly.
It's obvious.
Unattractive.
And you're wearing, like, bad overalls. Like, there's some good overalls. They won't work on me.
All right.
But, like,
So this overall thing, what if I give it a go? Like, what if I said, fuck it?
I would actually really respect that. I think it would be funny.
I think, you and I are both into fashion, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
I think
Please break it down.
You really like fashion, and that's something you do.
Mm-hmm.
I am always like, what funny ass shit could I pretend I'm being serious about?
Well,
that's me personally.
I mean, that is a funny like thing because you like the scarf thing.
Yeah.
Is that serious? Is that a joke? What is that?
To me,
yeah,
that's how I like to wear it. I get it. It's wrong.
No, I think you're wearing a scarf, right? Are you wearing it wrong?
A lot of people told me I wear it wrong.
How else do you wear scarves?
It was too long. It was like down to my feet.
But that's how it's made. Is that made for a fucking giant?
I mean, no, you're supposed to wrap it around a couple more times, but no.
Oh, too thick.
Yeah. And I liked it like that, and I wore it with the wrong outfits. It was just very comforting.
I think you have to get some overalls.
Like,
why not?
Why not, you know? Why not
What's
just
the
once?
worst that's going to happen?
You know, I could just be ridiculed. At this point, I don't know if you've noticed publicly, but I haven't given a shit about what I'm wearing in public. The moment I noticed that is when we were hanging out with Scott, and he was like, you really are doing not give a fuck comedian now. I look at your dressed. I was like, oh.
You really turned into DJ Khaled.
I kind of have.
You've kind of turned it into a little bit, which is a good thing. That's kind of cool.
And it wasn't on. I don't even watch his Snapchat a whole bunch.
I don't watch his Snapchat anymore either.
You
can't do the same shit and expect me to tune in every day.
I mean, that's just what everyone's life is like that. But I think I just got on tune with his like he's doing a lot of jokes and funny shit, but there's truth in there too. He's kind of just like real chill. And like,
well, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, so many people take everything for fucking face value.
Yes.
They're just like, oh, he's saying that, he's serious, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, Kanye's tweeting that, he's saying that, he's serious, he's an
idiot.
Motherfucker, he's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
I get it. Some of the shit he says is outlandish and stupid, but there's fucking jokes in all of it. And even if he means some of it, like, you gotta take it for what it is, and that's just a joke. He's an entertainer.
So many things are the same, but we just can't see it.
Right.
We just can't see it.
Because maybe for some reason, a lot of people hate Kanye, so regardless of what he says or does, like, they hate on it.
Yeah.
So they just see him yelling at paparazzi.
Yeah.
He's also nice to paparazzi. If you have someone filming you 100% of the time, they're going to also get some bad days.
Yep.
If you have 7 days, at least 2 of them, you're going to be in a bad mood at some point.
I just feel like I've been thinking about recently about like tones. And
you say tones?
Tones, yeah. People like, you know, like what we were talking about, things that are funny and serious. Sometimes you just switch the inflection and they mean something completely different.
Yeah.
And I think in the English language, there are other languages like Japanese, like from what I've observed, it's a very emotive. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going into some deep down.
Do it. Just do it.
I'm gay. This whole time.
Whoa, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Really, I'm proud of you.
Like, I just wanted to come out, you guys. Dun, dun,
Why couldn't, it's,
dun.
I mean, you could have told me before the podcast, but however you want to do it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I got a boyfriend.
You.
I got a boyfriend.
Whoa, boyfriend too.
Yeah. It's actually Hannibal Buress.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Whoops. Let him out the bucket, the bag too.
How come every time we see him in person, he kind of looks at you and runs the other way? What's up with that?
That's not true.
What's up with that?
That's
why?
Not true.
And how come you always trip and fall when you see him and shit?
Well,
you run into trash cans.
Because I was trying not to let you know that he and I were actually real close.
I mean, that would have been cool. You could have got us into the after party, the Drake show.
I know, right? Oh my god,
we're
so fucking lame. How come I don't get invited to shit?
Because we're just not there yet.
I'm tired of being lame. I've been lame my whole life, and I'm absolutely done with it.
I've been lame my whole life too.
Yeah.
People don't know that, but yeah. I had no friends in high school. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
The room feels echoey right now. Do you hear that?
It is echoey, yeah.
Hello! It's because Mac is back.
Because Mac's back.
Mac is back. I mean, Catacombs back.
The Catacombs.
Catacombs been gone for 7 days. He took a vacation. He needed it, and now he's hyper, and his tongue's out, and he's smiling and shit. When did you start smiling?
So when we lived in that other house, the house we lived in before we lived here, that house fucked up Catacomb. Because back before then he jumped and all that, but it just...
North Hills, 9300, burned
Daren, every single fucking time. Every single time you gotta drop something that doesn't need to be dropped.
That was our address.
Once again, didn't have to be clarified.
Sometimes I just want to take a risk. I've been thinking about that more, and I just
I'm happy for you.
It's weird. I had it in my head, and this is I literally was in the jacuzzi earlier because you bitch asses didn't want to go in with me, so I went.
Did you ask me?
No, but you were sleeping. I actually walked in your room, and you were passed out. You know, you always say you're a light sleeper.
Yeah.
I've been in your room so many times while you're asleep, and you never wake up.
Really?
So many times. And I just kind of stare, which could be creepy, but I just kind of want to see if you wake up, and you never even move.
Really?
And I'm not even trying to be quiet, but anyways.
Really? Okay, then never mind. You opened my door?
Your door was open, and I just walked in.
Oh yeah,
but I have opened your door before.
Really?
Yeah, but I do it like a slow creak, just in case your dick's out or something. I'm not trying to say that.
That's crazy. I never realized anyone's seen me asleep before. That's my most vulnerable. Okay, I've been thinking about some shit lately, and I was thinking about, when you're having sex with somebody, it's hard because that's you at your most vulnerable state. Now, remove yourself from your situation and think about the last time you were fucking and look down. And what was she doing? What the fuck? I would never want to be caught dead doing that shit.
What, doing the morning?
Yeah, but it's way better when you do it.
Okay, so... It's weird. I've been woken up to sex before, and it's pretty awesome. But
fucking asshole.
But I don't. Okay, so in the moment, I'm like, oh yeah, there's totally sex going on. This is cool. But after it happens, or let's say I fall back to sleep, and the next day, I'm like, I think about it, and I'm like, what the fuck? I really wasn't even kind of awake. I was awake because I was doing it, but I don't really I never opened my eyes.
She took advantage.
She took advantage of me.
She took advantage of DBG. Girls never want to take advantage of me. I'll be laid out there. I'll be fucking ready at her apartment. Middle of the night.
Clothes off. Butt ass naked.
Nothing I can do. No wallet. And they will never take advantage.
Damn. Well, maybe you got to start putting, what you put out in the universe, it comes back to you. There's something I did recently that I was I put it out into the universe and it came back. I don't remember what it was, and it wasn't even something big, but it came back, and I was like, oh shit, that's how life works.
Daren, we're in a crazy time right now. Yeah?
No, please go. No, go ahead. I'm being rude. Can I say something?
Yeah.
For reals, you can go ahead.
Okay. If you're living life correctly, I believe life should always be a transitional period.
Okay.
And I feel like right now we're in a big transitional period.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that conversation. I think that's a good stepping stone.
What the fuck are you saying?
I want to say something really quick. I realized, so I went in the jacuzzi, and I thought, I was going to say it, but I already forgot what the thought was regarding the other story when I said I looked at you when you were sleeping.
Yeah.
Because that sidetracked me. Now I don't know where I'm at, but what I'm at in the conversation now I know.
I really want to know what I look like sleeping.
Okay. Wait, fuck, now I'm lost again. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, what I was going to say is in the jacuzzi, I realized we're going to do this.
Yeah.
So before, we always talk about, and we've been talking about this for years, and I think maybe when we first became friends, we really didn't talk about, getting popular or like being successful or anything like that, right? We never talked about that kind of stuff.
We did,
it was
but very little.
Very little.
Very little, yeah.
And then when we started talking about it, it was like, oh, that would be cool if that happens.
Yeah.
Like that would be actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then as months passed, and then we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this. But it wasn't like there wasn't no confidence there yet. But it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try our best to do this. And then months and months went on, and then we did the podcast, and months went on, and then the pressure came on, and then we were like, oh fuck, we can't do this. We're not good enough.
Yeah.
Months and months went on, and then back to it. In the jacuzzi, I realized we are gonna do it. It's impossible. Like I said months ago, but I really didn't mean it. If it's not us, who the fuck else is it gonna be? I really believe it.
I like am literally doing everything I can.
You got to change the mindset because you're saying that in such like a negative light. It's like, I'm doing this. You should be like, I'm fucking doing this.
I'm doing everything I can.
Exactly.
Okay.
That slight change of inflection that will just keep the positivity.
It's ruining my life though, if
Why?
I'm being honest. Like, like I think a lot of like people in my personal life, like I have
my feet are sweaty. Keep going.
I've been at a creative high. Like just like every day, I think if I really just sat there and tried to do something, I have the motivation and the courage right now to accomplish it. That's the only thing that's stopping you from ever. If you're a person who can do things, the only thing that's really stopping you is that doubt. And for some reason right now, my doubt has been cleared, and I feel like I can move forward on any project. I'm often not like that. But I just feel like in my personal life, I feel like I'm ruining all my like, friendships and personal relationships because I've been so focused on, developing these skills and crafts that I don't talk about anything else. Like you said, I'm never chill anymore. I used to just sit. I don't sit anymore.
Even right now, you don't look chill.
Oh,
you're sitting so weird.
Yeah,
why are you sitting like that?
This is kind of like what I have to do to be comfortable. I realize like most people, like y'all could just sit like that and be fine. Like I gotta do some other shit.
You don't. When you're speaking to me, your eyes aren't even open. That's a weird part.
Yeah, I'm in a really relaxed mode right now.
Will was napping right prior to this.
Yeah, I was,
and I had to wake him up to do this. I wanted to record a song, but Will's tired.
That's the first time I have ever been too tired.
We went on a motherfucking goddamn journey hike yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Sam was like, let's go out and be friends and go on hikes and stuff. So he took us to a hike, which I'm very grateful. That was
you're missing some shit.
Oh please, what happened?
Fucking Maureen.
Oh, Maureen trying to bail on the bitch.
I love Maureen so much. She is my hero. She is my rock.
She is my everything.
She's my everything, really. She just took care of Catacomb for a week. And I told her.
I almost said her address.
That's not the type of risks we're taking.
Well, I got to figure out. Got to, throw darts at the wall and see if it sticks.
Everybody, that's at Lady Takai on Instagram. Encourage her to make some more cosplays. But when we were at Disneyland, we were talking about going on this hike. And she said she was going to go. And
I think it was her idea.
I think it was mine.
Oh, was it your idea?
Yeah, and then I passed it on to her. I told her that she has to keep up with it.
Oh, yeah.
And she didn't.
She was so excited, and she bailed last minute. Bailed. The day of, maybe 20 minutes prior.
And we know she knew before that.
We knew that she was going to bail.
People know when they're going to bail when you bring the shit up.
Okay, bailing is so fun, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's for me personally, because that's all I know, because I've only ever been me. But bailing prior to bailing, I always get kind of like a little anxious, and I'm like, fuck, okay, what am I going to say? And then I craft up that perfect text message that there's zero flaws in the text message.
Yeah.
It's foolproof. There's no way that they can say anything. And then I send it, and they respond with like I'm kind of sad, but I get it. That relief. I know John Mulaney has a joke similar, but that relief is great.
Can I tell you that joke is one of the things that led me to be a comedian?
Which one? The one that I just told?
No, John Mulaney's joke.
Oh, John Mulaney.
I saw
Let's go with the one I just told. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, how I came out. Well, what happened to me was it was during that period where I didn't have. This was like 3 years ago when I didn't have a roommate and I was living alone. And
2012,
2013, maybe 14, and I got real depressed. And it was, and I started making some weird ass videos. And I saw this GIF on BuzzFeed, and the joke was, "How's it go?" It was like, in terms of instant relief, canceling plans is like heroin. And I just thought it was funny, looked him up and watched all this shit, and
it's such a clever way to say that. That's so clever.
He's so clever.
In terms of instant release, that relief, that's so clever.
And it sticks in your brain.
Yeah, it really does. It's like, it's probably, do you think it's the most quotable joke from that, from New in Town? Shit.
I hear people like that joke. What is an honor and a gift as a joke that a lot of comedians don't realize is that you get to see your joke get bastardized. So now we see that joke everywhere, and like memes are like tearing it apart and like trying to say the same thing using similar wording. Oh, it's beautiful to see your joke get so popular it's bastardized.
So, how old is John Mulaney?
He is 32.
So
maybe.
Okay, we
Yeah.
hang out with 32 motherfuckers.
Yes.
We can totally be friends with John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Does he live in LA?
I tweet him all the time. Yeah.
I think that's the problem. Cool off on the tweets.
Oh yeah, huh? But like, okay, I made a face swap of me and him. How dare he not act like he didn't see?
There's a chance he
The
did it.
creepiest thing in the world.
I realized last week,
Yeah.
Steve invited me to go watch Deadpool with him. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. And I typically don't like superhero movies, kind of at all, besides like Spider-Man and Batman. But I was like, why not? I saw the trailer. He said some bad words. I might be interested. Mm-hmm. So I go, and he's like, well, hey, well, blah, 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 such and such are going to be there. Are you cool with that? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that. And then later on in the day,
Blah 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 and such and such.
yeah, not trying to give away information unless it's their personal address, and I
think
just
I'll
don't.
do it.
I don't have their
I
address.
just don't have it, or I would give it out.
So blah 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 and such are attending this event as well, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. And later on in the day, such and such texted Steve and said something. I don't know because it's Steve's phone, not mine, you dingo. And said something about Mark Hoppus. So Steve to the room announces, "Hey guys, who is Mark Hoppus?" And I, in fucking excitedness, I stand up, I run to Steve, and I say, Mark Hoppus is the bassist of Blink-182. Why do you ask? He said, oh, because such and such wants to bring, or such and such is going to bring him to watch Deadpool with us. I damn near freaked out. Now, I get it, all right? If you don't listen to Blink-182, or you didn't listen to them when you were a kid, maybe you're not a 90s kid. I don't know. You don't get that. You don't get the feeling I had. But that band was everything to me as a kid, and I still don't really think that anybody in my friend circle understands what that meant to me. I fucking freaked out. I think, like, if Tom showed up, I would have freaked out more if Tom was there.
Do you
than
think
fucking
it's
Obama.
possible than Obama?
Yeah, and I know that's fucking crazy to say, but it's
no,
true.
I get it. But do you think you would have been able to just like play it off and be like, hey?
Well, I played the scenario out multiple times in my head because I had to. In my head, we were at a movie theater, and we were all waiting in line, and I eventually kind of like got myself next to him somehow, and somehow got him alone, because such and such kept fucking talking off his ear. But finally, I got him alone, and I just told him straight out. I said, "Hey, man, when I was a kid, I used to fucking be a huge Blink-182 fan, and I make music now, and you guys are a big reason." And then
Wait. So you did meet the guy? What?
No, this scenario.
Oh, this
played out in my
scenario.
head.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's
Yeah.
like 32 other versions, but I'll keep it down to one. And he was like, "Thanks, man. That's cool. I appreciate that." And then I made some type of joke, made him laugh, and then I fucking somehow skipped ahead like 14 weeks, and I was in the studio with Mark and fucking Blink-182 filming videos for them. I don't know. Didn't work out that way because the dude didn't even show up, and I was so sad.
Yeah.
I still had a great night, but he didn't show up.
Yeah.
And that's just, But the reason I bring up the story is because being friends with John Mulaney, I realized that these people who are very successful were not always successful. But if they are from LA or live in LA, there's a chance that one of our friends or one of our friends' friends is friends with them.
Yeah.
Like, Steve didn't know who the fuck Mark Hoppus was. Such and such knows him and just never brought it up, obviously, because it's just a friend. You don't go up to everybody and be like, "Hey, I'm friends with this person
And this person, this person, this person.
Think about the people that might know John Mulaney, that might know Childish Gambino, and such and such.
I want to like talk to some very funny people because I realize that is what I want. That's like, how you say you like duck kicking.
Yeah.
Duck kicking. Okay. When we were at Disneyland, okay, can I even talk about this without...
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Like someone could be mad at a thought that I didn't do.
Okay.
Go for it. I don't give a fuck.
We were on one of like these like, we were eaten by like a pirate ship or some shit, and there was like a duck ran up, and Daren was like, "Do you think you could kick that farther than me?" And
I think I said, how far do you think you can actually kick that
And I was
duck?
like, probably to that lamppost. And you're like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Which was like, what, maybe 7 feet away?
Yeah, I was actually not really confident in myself. But these are the types of ducks. These aren't the ducks that you see at the park, but these are like these are Disneyland ducks, so they were real healthy.
Right.
So like you could totally get a foot right under it.
Right.
And
right up in that ass and it'll
yeah,
fly.
and-
And then I kind of took it to, I was like, well, what if you got a running start and you got a good little punt in there, and when you punted the duck actually like started
Like
flapping
flying.
so you get like an extra 3 feet.
Yeah, but all the ducks are different.
Right.
But all the because like some ducks will fly farther than others, so you know it's a random game every time.
Because if I'm being honest, I think I can get at least 15
But
foot on the bitch.
The only way we could play this game is if the ducks were like in a video game where they just like shake it off and then walk back.
Right.
Like that would be
Or if like ducks can talk, and he was like, dude, look, it's okay, I don't get hurt that much, so like I'm willing to take one for the team.
Like, dude, I know you humans don't realize this is a sport for us too.
Like, I don't want to hurt animals, but I do want to kick things.
But I do want to see how far, I can take something.
And like, I've seen videos of like shitty people, shitty, horrible human beings. Because again, I wouldn't do this in real life. This is all just like thoughts I have. But I've seen like vines and like YouTube videos of people like throwing and kicking cats. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You got to be real bored, huh?
But the motherfuckers go far. But yeah, I don't condone that. That's
what kind of story was that?
What story?
I imagine if I was your grandson and you said some shit like that, that's you're the bottle. But the motherfuckers go far.
What did I say the other day? I don't know where were we when I said something like in that tone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe that's something we can't say on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
I remember what it was.
This is the She Didn't Text Back podcast. I'm sorry that the intro is 21 minutes in, but this is where William and I talk about some shit. We talk about whatever. This is the first time you're listening. Congratulations. You've made it. The rest of the team is out back. There's hot dogs and chips. Go ahead and take some.
Fuck the rest of the team.
Why not? Why not? Fuck them. Everyone likes some sex. But yeah, this is the She Didn't Text Back podcast. We talk about bullshit, and I have a couple things to announce. One, I just put up a music video that Will shot, and we did it in one night, I think. Yeah, one night. We fucking went in one day.
No, but then the next afternoon.
But let's make it, sound cooler. One day. One day we went in.
It was less than 24 hours for sure.
We did that thing in 3 hours, and for some reason, there's
God.
nighttime and daytime shit. 3 hours. Trust that.
Are we doing the Revenant? Are we doing the Revenant? Okay, and also it's all natural lighting. Actually, it is. It actually is all
natural lighting.
It is all natural lighting.
And there was blood, sweat, and tears up in that bitch.
And Darren did get eaten by a bear and shit.
And I crawled out the ass. So if you want to check it out, the song's called Pass Due. My YouTube channel is Daren Baumgartner. You can Google it or fucking, I don't know. I'm tweeted it.
This was a lot of fun to do.
I would appreciate if you would share that with your friends. Go to a homie's party and play the song. Because, people trying to hear the flames. Like, why not?
People are trying to hear the flames.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Life moves so much faster when you're alert. But continue. Next.
The next thing on the list is that we are doing 2 live shows, if you haven't heard. One in L.A., one in Austin, Texas. The one in L.A. is this upcoming weekend. What's today? Today is the February 16th. The show is February 20th. I repeat, February 20th, which is this Saturday, at Open Space Cafe at 2 p.m. So, the show's free, all ages. We don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Well, we don't expect much, and you'll have a great time.
We don't know how many people are going to be there. We don't even know what's going to happen. So,
a part of me either wants the room to be packed or to be only have one person.
Part of me needs this.
Either of those options would be so fun. Imagine if only one person was there.
Oh, yeah.
I know it would be so much better if the room was packed, but if one person was there, it would be so great.
And his name was Bobby.
Also, if you are planning to go to the show, come with some questions, because,
Come with some questions.
Who knows? We might use them. The second show is February, or sorry, no. Don't get February out your head, because that's the wrong month.
That was the one that's coming up on the 20th.
The second show is March 11th.
Wow.
That's a Friday as well.
Texas.
This is at the North Door at Austin, Texas. It's all with South by Southwest. I've never been to Texas. Never been to South by. Don't know what to expect again, but we're gonna have some fun. There's like 2 other podcasts with us. The show's at 3 p.m. I think Headgum is doing like a bunch of shows that day, so just make sure if you want to go to our show, it's at 3 p.m.
Bad luck wind been blowing at my back.
Yeah. So my life has changed.
Oh yeah, I could tell there, and I can see the switch in energy. You were sucky for a while. Congratulations.
My life has changed. I've always been working hard, but now I realize like it's possible, and I'm gonna make some changes, and I'm fucking ready. That's all I'm gonna say. I went to a Hoodie Allen concert. I met. Okay, can I tell the story? Because I've told you, but I haven't told you in detail. Okay, so we are shooting your video. This is Saturday.
I remember.
We're shooting your video, and I noticed that the rapper Hoodie Allen was in town. He tweeted that his LA show was sold out. I jokingly tweeted him, "Hey, get me on the list, though." And of course, he never gets back to me. Of course, he never gets back to me. So we shoot the video. We get home. I think you're talking to your brother on the phone or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm editing your video. And then I get a text from my friend Megan Tonjes, and she asked if I want to go to the Hoodie show. Apparently, she got on the list because she's on Hoodie's album. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we get there. I Ubered there, and I get a wristband or whatever, and I walk in, and there's a lot of people there, a lot of white folk there, a lot of younger kids.
I never noticed that I'm the only not white folk person until someone points it out, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh really?
Yeah, I never noticed.
So a lot of white folk. People are smiling. People are having a great time. The energy is there. And let me tell you, the energy's there. I see Tonjes, we hug, and she's like, I think we can go backstage.
1 second.
Uh-huh.
Outfit?
Whose outfit? Mine or hers?
Yours.
I think mine was pretty basic. I think I was wearing a hat. I was wearing a hat, the hat that I was wearing today.
Okay.
I was wearing
You were wearing the hat you're wearing today?
Yeah, I was wearing a black t-shirt, some pants.
Okay.
I think
were there rips in them?
Yes, of course. I think a bracelet and a ring.
Were anything on you, like a jacket?
Oh, I also had a jacket on.
Oh, which one?
You've seen this outfit before. Let's not kid. I don't have too many. I have good ones, but I don't have too many.
Okay. I just needed that physical element. Thank you. Continue.
Okay. So she's like, I think we can go backstage. Let's figure it out. So we walk around this venue. Never been there before. The Fonda Theater, shout out. I'm going to sell you out in about 2 years. Maybe sooner. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. We finally figure out how to get backstage, and we go. And this is the first time I've ever been backstage. So we're walking. That's not true. I've been backstage once, but only for like 10 seconds. We're walking backstage, and we go down these stairs and see a bunch of people. The first person I recognize is Max. How do you say his last name? Schneider?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, but Google Max. The dude's dope.
I met Max before, too.
Yeah, and I went up to him, and I said, Max, I'm a fan of yours. You're fucking crazy talented. You do the Michael Jackson shit, and I appreciate that.
You guys got to look up his music videos. Incredible.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, the Michael Jackson shit. I've never told any other artists that they're anywhere near Michael Jackson, but you got something. So keep doing that. And he was really nice. I asked him how many tours he's been on. He's been on 7 tours. God damn. He introduced me to his fiance. She was very nice. And then I see familiar faces backstage. But while I'm talking to Max, there's a TV backstage.
Yeah.
There's everybody's hanging out, and it's it looks kind of like for the lack of a better term, a living room, but it's not. There's just a bunch of furniture and a TV, and a bunch of people hanging out, drinking alcohol, and talking. And on the TV, I see that Super Duper Kyle is on stage, and he just
Kyle, shit, you and yo shit.
He just walked on stage, and then
that's his song.
So myself, Tonjes, and then Max and his fiance walked up to the side of the stage, and I to watch Kyle perform, and he fucking killed it. He had dance choreography. He was just doing a great job. He had 3 outfit changes in his set.
Hell yeah.
3 fucking outfit changes.
Oh, I love me some outfit changes.
God damn, that's
great.
so amazing.
People don't understand. It's all about it changes.
It does. It changes the aesthetic because his first outfit, I don't remember exactly what it was, but he was doing more they were still fun songs because all of his music is kind of fun, but they're they weren't the hits yet.
Yeah. And
then when the hits came, he changed the outfit, and it was just perfect aesthetic.
That's great.
But then he performed, killed it, and then we went back downstairs. I shook Kyle's hand. I said, "You killed it. Good job." He said, "Thank you. I appreciate it." And then Hoodie was about to go on stage. So Hoodie is... Tonjes and I walk back up because the chill spot is down underground, and then we walk back up stage to stand on the side to watch Hoodie perform, and he's like, the crowd is fucking chanting Hoodie, Hoodie, but the curtains are closed, they can't see him yet, and we're in the dark, but it's Hoodie, and these dudes are putting his fucking mic pack on him and micing him up, and some other dude is tying a bandana on Hoodie's face. And Hoodie's just like standing there, like he doesn't even look nervous. He doesn't look excited. He doesn't look scared. He just like kind of neutral. His friend comes up to him and is like, "Dude, you're gonna kill it. Have a good show. Have fun." And then Hoodie's band goes on stage. The curtain kind of drops. They play like this 1 minute intro thing, and on the side of the stage, there's these like 5 steps, and like Hoodie's like crouching by it. And crowd's going crazy, and they can't see him yet. But the first song starts, and he like runs out there, and they fucking go fucking crazy. They're screaming, they're yelling, having a good time. He's doing his shit. And, you know, it's just fun. Tanjus and I are like dancing on the side of the stage. Tanjus is like hearing her vocals through the fucking, because, you know, she's on the album, hearing her vocals throughout the speakers, and that's a cool experience. She was like super happy. I could see it in her eyes. And then like I look behind me, and like Joel McHale's right there, and I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck? Joel McHale's standing right behind me. The dude is jacked in person.
Oh, really?
That motherfucker's got arms.
Maybe he's
like,
about to be in something.
He can beat the fuck out of both of us easy with one arm.
With one arm.
And this other dude that's also in TV shows, but I don't know his name. I don't remember, but you would recognize him.
What does he look like?
I'll show you later.
Okay.
Jewish. So, you know, then Tanjus goes, well, in the middle of Hoodie's performance, she goes downstairs for alcohol. She gets a beer. She's like, "Do you want one?" I was like, "Nah, I'm fine." So she leaves, and I turn around, and I see Joel McHale, and I was like, all right, I gotta say something, because like, even just shake his hand, say hi. I turn around, look at him, and then I turn back to Hoodie, enjoy that for a little bit. I turn back around, and I see Joel McHale, but right behind Joel McHale is fucking Ed Sheeran. And I was like, holy fuck, that guy's an international superstar, and he's just standing there chilling. And there's like this dude talking to him, and there's this old guy with him, which now I know is his manager. I looked it up. But I was like, whoa, that's fucking Ed Sheeran. That's pretty cool. And then Ton just walks back, and I was like, did you see who you just walked by? And I told her it was Ed Sheeran. She fucking freaked out. I went to go talk to Ed Sheeran. I shook his hand. I said, "Dude, you're very talented. I have a lot of respect for you." And then I know him and Hoodie have a song, so I was like, "Are you here to perform?" And he responded, and he said, "I actually, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe. I think I'm supposed to perform, but it was never confirmed, so I'm just kind of waiting." But he was like so calm, and like he wasn't. Oh, you haven't been to many concerts, but when people are at a concert, their energy is different. It's very like hyped and excited. He was so chill, like he was at a fucking coffee store. Or a coffee shop. He was just sitting there.
That's what he does.
And like he was watching Hoodie from a distance, and people would come up to him and talk to him, but like they weren't acting like he was an A-list celebrity. They were just talking to him like he was a normal guy. And he was just chilling, you know, laughing, having a good time. He was very friendly to me. And then Hoodie eventually brought him on, and the fucking place was so loud. So loud I couldn't even hear Ed Sheeran singing. I only heard the crowd screaming. Really? Which is like, that was cool as fuck, and I knew they were going to go crazy. And then the show was over. But the most important part of the show, it sounded like you were about to talk. Sorry, I cut you off. The most important part that affected me the most was Kyle performed. In the middle of his set, he did a cover of a song that I fucking love, like a lot. That's like one of my favorite hip-hop songs. And he said that song changed his life. And so he performed it. It was weird. Not a lot of people in the crowd knew the song, which is like shocking. But I was like, that was probably the most fun I had that night. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
And then I realized, like, oh fuck, like this is why I love music. I love performing. Like this is the shit where it's at. I've been to like 300 concerts. I used to go to concerts every weekend, every Friday. I would go to like hardcore shows or fucking pop punk shows or death metal, like all the time. Like that's where I'm the happiest. And fucking Kyle did it. I asked him to be my mentor. He politely declined by saying, laughing and saying like, you don't need a mentor, just do it. But that was enough information for me. Like that, I was like, oh fuck, okay. Without even knowing Kyle, you were my mentor already, but just telling me to just do it. That was my night. That shit
I'm so happy for you.
That shit changed my goddamn life.
I'm so happy for you.
I feel like I just, sometimes you just gotta.
Can you do that? Can you start going to shows weekly?
Like again? What do you mean?
Like just like going to concerts more often?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to, yeah. But like, It's a little harder these days, just because I mean, like with death metal, a lot of people who listen to death metal now are gonna disagree, but like a lot of death metal sounds the same. So you can go to like any death metal show and like 6 bands, you're gonna like at least a couple, because it's all about the fucking breakdown. At least when I was in high school, I'm talking like 2006, 2007. Yeah, the shit. It's like
every couple months when you guys put that shit on, it's incredible.
Oh, fuck.
I kind of do. The only reason I miss our last place that we lived is that we kind of had a space to like share media like that, you know, like where we could sit and like listen to something.
Oh yeah.
We kind of don't have that anymore.
You're talking about the living room?
Yeah, I mean our living room right now, it just isn't suited for that.
We just got to get speakers.
Oh yeah, and then maybe a bigger screen. My TV sucks.
Yeah, we're talking like 20 inches. Like,
Yeah.
you think DVD's gonna put his eyes on 20 inches?
Well, yeah, no.
The minimum is 42.
I'm sorry, that's disrespectful of me.
How dare you do that?
Oh boy.
So 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, don't remember, you put in your phone that you were gonna have a stand-up set. I think 3 minutes. How was that looking?
Definitely have it. Yeah.
Have it?
Yeah.
Like, haven't? I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I definitely have it. Yeah, I definitely have 3 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just I've been watching myself performing lately.
In the mirror? Oh.
It's so hard for me to explain. I hate explaining shit. Once I start thinking about it, I don't know. I've just been going through a lot of things lately, and the best advice that I've ever gotten in my life is from Lee, and she says, "Slow down." She'd always tell me that about so much shit in my life. I'd be eating a burrito, and she'd be like, "Slow down," and I'd be doing jokes. She'd be like, "Slow down." I was like, "Oh, I was going way too fast. Like that's not where my voice is."
Oh, you mean like when you're performing,
Yeah.
doing the jokes, you're just saying them too fast.
Yeah.
It was also you're used to jump cuts on white
Yeah.
walls and like in your videos.
Yeah.
Like that's literally changing your brain on how to think.
Yeah, I'm currently breaking that, and it's taken a long time.
Like I remember early days at SourceFed when Joe, Lee, and Elliot started. The guy who was in charge, when they would read their scripts, he'd be like, "Nope, faster, do it faster, read it faster," because they were from a normal background where you don't have to read scripts so fucking fast.
Yeah.
So I mean that tradition was then put on you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you were already on YouTube, so you were already used to that. You know,
Yeah.
people's attention span on the internet is very
Yeah, you
short.
kind of have to yell it at them very fast.
So you have to say the shit real quick and then add jump cuts so it's even quicker. So timing.
I talked to my brother on the phone, and I hadn't talked to him in a while. Maybe maybe 6 months since he's heard my voice, and he was just like. He was like kind of shocked. He told me like I sound like I'm 35 now, and I think it's true. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to me? But you like making so much fucking content on the internet. I feel like sped my life up. And like,
Oh, he doesn't watch your videos then, huh? Haven't heard your voice in 6
no,
months.
but like there's a difference between watching my videos and like hearing me on the phone. Like
your voice is actually
explaining stuff.
deeper in your videos.
Is it?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Well, I keep thinking about my voice, and I've realized that for a while I thought that my voice came from the higher pitches, and then for a while I thought that came from the lower ones. But I found out my real voice is when I use both of them at the same time.
You're right in the middle.
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
The juicy spot.
Yeah,
Should we move on to the emails?
I guess so.
You have anything else? My life's different, all right? If you have a problem, come talk to Pablo.
Yeah.
Oh, Pablo, the life of Pablo.
It was cool.
That was another thing that like fucking changed my life this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Like Kanye West, god damn. He's got some real dumb lines in that album. Like if I meet a model and she just bleached her asshole and I get bleach on my t-shirt, like that. Okay,
that's hilarious.
That's not the best line to start with. Like that's the second song, but put that shit at the end. Don't put that right in the beginning, especially if you got Cuddy on the fucking hook. Shit, man. But still, I love the fucking album. I think the album's really good. I listened to it as like a whole. One song by song, maybe it's not like his best work, but I think like as a package, it's really up there with some of my favorite stuff.
I like to listen to things as a package. I find that very true about Kanye's work. Like it's
it's an experience.
like Drake is very good at singles, you know,
Yeah.
things that you set the mood to different things to. Kanye puts out, you know, these art pieces, like, you know, for like an artist, you want to see all his paintings his or her paintings at once, you know,
Right.
so you come to the whole gallery.
Right.
Kanye, you have to come to the whole gallery.
I want to be great at both.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm working on.
I'm happy for you.
So if you want to send us an email, sheetandtextback@gmail.com. You can say whatever the fuck you want. If it's better, we're going to pick it. If it's bad, I'm sorry. We get a lot of emails, so, you know, make the shit spicy. This email is from Elizabeth. I don't know how to say your last name, so I'm not even going to try. Elizabeth P. Let's see. What up, Daren and Will? Me, Beth, and my friend Emily had a question for you two. How do you guys feel about long-distance relationships?
Long-distance relationships will kill you. Remember that episode of Naked Brothers Band? No, okay.
No, I never watched that. How far is too far? How long could you deal with not seeing your significant other? I just personally don't understand how so many people can think that their soulmate can live within a few miles from them. Also, Will, I'm pretty sure you're the love of my life. Laughing out loud. Okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah, the fuck right. I'm tired of getting shit like that said to me. You don't fucking know what I go through.
Oh, yeah? Tell him, Will. Keep going.
You don't know what the fuck's going on in my life, all right? Sometimes, there are some days of the week where I'm fucking mean as shit.
You think you know him? What size shirt does he wear?
All my friends came to me recently and told me that I gotta go to a psychiatrist because I'm fucked up, all right?
What's his foot look like?
Just kidding.
Not both. I'm talking
Okay.
about the left one.
Something that's ingrained in my brain forever that I picked up from open mics is, and fucking Brody Stevens, the king of it, it's just getting yelling.
Just say anything.
This is not comedy, and everyone knows it.
Are you having fun? Huh? Are you having fun? Look, I'm up here doing comedy. All right? 818 till I die.
Oh, God.
He's fucking incredible. I love him so much.
At open mics, that shit's terrible, but at an actual show where it's like, it's
At an
different.
open mic, that would be really bad.
People do it all the time.
Yeah.
But at an actual show, when you are seeing people who are actually paid money to come see this, it makes it a cringe factor. And it's so funny.
He was in Hangover and he's been on Joe Rogan's podcast, therefore he can do that.
He's real funny, yeah.
Long distance relationships.
And he does periscopes. I'm surprised that you haven't watched one yet.
He does periscopes?
Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting to tell you that. Yes, he does
Wait, do you
periscopes.
mean Joey Diaz?
No. I'm talking about.
my
And they're
God.
weird as fuck.
My life just changed. I have
Yeah.
to watch those. Long distance relationships. What do you think?
I've done it. I mean, well, it wasn't a relationship, but I've been in the thing where I liked the girl and she liked me and it was real far away. She duped me, right? Okay, hindsight. You remember her?
Yes, I do.
She duped me.
So, yes, I told you that.
I didn't know.
It was like, Will, hello?
No, I love her.
Man, you were sprung for
I
a
was
second.
sprung, yeah. I really did like her a lot.
I remember the day that she left. Maybe it wasn't the day, but maybe a couple days after. But you just came out and you're like, "Man, I'm real sad."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, that happens. But
And-
that's good."
And never again since then. Oh boy.
Never been sad.
No, yeah, I've never been like. I mean, I've been more like
Bullshit.
pissed at myself and be like, man, you fucked up. But I've never been like, well,
Like that sad.
Yeah, I've never been like emotionally hurt. Like
I mean, the
she
first
was
one
the
is
one.
always the deepest.
Oh, if that's the deepest it gets, great.
The first cut is the deepest.
I'm so over that. And she was like writing me the other day. She was like, I want to talk to you about what? About what? You fucking okay. You duped me. And it
Throw
took
some
me.
shade. Throw some shade.
I was like, I bought a goddamn. I just write me a check for $495. We're good.
What
We're
would the
good.
memo say? You know, you have to put a memo.
For duping, you dumbass fucking American bullshit piece of shit asshole.
That's too many words. You got to make that smaller.
For the dupey.
For the doopy. There you go.
For the doopy.
I don't think long distance relationships are good. I haven't tried it, but like kind of, but not really. Yeah, not really. But no.
Oh yeah, I remember for a minute there. I remember you Skyped the girl once when she had moved away, and
I don't know what the fuck
you don't
were
like
talking about.
Skyping though.
That was your other friend Tony.
That
not
was
me.
no.
I'll give out
you.
his address. You better calm the fuck down. All right, and his personal information,
What
social
the fuck
security
is
card,
wrong with
driver's
you, Daren?
license, fucking everything. Type of pet he has.
I'm absolutely done with this. Your friendship. I swear to God, I don't want to be around you anymore.
That's it. I'm pulling up my phone. You know what I'm gonna do?
Just start looking at it.
No, you know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do something. Hold on.
I bet you're trying to find those old freestyles or some bullshit.
No.
No, you're not the video clip.
No. All right, everybody. William Haynes' phone number.
Oh, what the
610.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! I did that once on accident.
Yes, you have.
Unleashed your
More than once.
Nah, just once.
It was twice.
Was it twice?
It was twice.
Both
it was
on
like
Periscope?
remember. It was like 2 days later. You did it again, and it was so
Yeah.
funny.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what makes you you.
But those
All
people
right.
only bothered me like twice and never again.
So yeah, I don't think long distance is good. All right. I'm
Yeah, I
trying
don't
to
support
have
it.
you in my bed tonight.
I mean, I think you should go through it because I think it helps you learn about the types, the parts of a relationship. You know, the non-physical parts. That sound scared me, and I didn't like it.
That was like a monster straight up.
It was a
bitch.
monster sound, and like you got doors open over here to like dark holes.
See the way we're sitting. Oh, I learned some shit. Just kidding. I knew that. All right. I just fucked up. I fumbled my words. The way we're sitting is I'm to a corner. So like no one can come to my back.
Yeah.
You got multiple angles that you can get fucked by.
I could get fucked by so many shadow demons. You know,
And, like I wouldn't even do anything.
if I was getting fucked by some shadow demons the whole time, I would be giving them so much fucking sass. Okay, I wrote this joke about. I really love it. I've been writing jokes again and in this format, and I realized that I really do love it, and I can't wait to perform them.
Then why don't you?
I'm working on it. I am. Yeah.
All right. Next, anything else to say about long distance?
Do it at least once in your life.
Okay.
Skype a bit every day.
The next email is, how do I build a damn fan base? I think it's Jackson. Yeah, his name is Jackson. Here's my question. How do I build a fan base? I'm trying to market myself like crazy as a rapper, but the extent of it has only barely seen me past 4,000 total plays on all my songs combined. Even from shout-outs from you and George Watsky haven't gotten me huge numbers of people. I really think I make quality stuff, but I'm growing at a grueling rate. Any tips to grow my fan base, both locally and globally, faster? Thanks, guys. Stay low. Will?
Honestly, find out a way to get people to share your content.
Find out how to get on SourceFed, and life will be better for you. No, really, like both Will and I mean, Will can speak from his side, but from my side, I mean, before I got my job where I'm currently at, I made YouTube videos too for 3 years. And it was a struggle. I would put hours into the shit, and I would put 110 effort into the shit, and I would get like anywhere from 800 to like 2,000 views. And I was like, at the time, I was like kind of okay with it because it's better than nothing. But man, it was hard. It was really hard. I did everything that I could.
Yeah, I've been obsessed with. If anything, I've been writing monologues since I was 15. I would watch Jimmy Kimmel's every day, and I
love Jimmy Kimmel's.
Yeah, I told you, like I was like, this man has the monologues.
Yeah,
and
got the sauce.
Yeah, and I was always like, man, but it's kind of incredible. I was like 15, 16, 17, like I would just write videos about me, whatever the fuck I wanted to say. And that many people would come see it. Think about it that way for a second.
Yeah.
800 people.
Think about if 800 motherfuckers
Yeah.
were watching you when you were sleeping.
Yeah.
And you woke up and they were all standing in your room. That's a lot.
Yeah, I was not too long ago, I started getting upset because like the views on people be like weren't amazing. And it was really making me sad. But then I thought about it, and I realized I don't do this for how many people will view it. I do this to make the best thing I can make and to look at that. It's like, it doesn't matter if 60,000 people saw this or 200,000 people saw this. I know I did my best.
Right.
So ever since then, I've been able to, I've switched the game up and been like, doing the things to the best of my capability. And that's what makes me happy. So,
But also realize between both of our stories, it takes a long time.
yeah.
it takes a very long time. It's
Yeah.
not some shit like, and especially like where we want to go, and we're like specifically. I'll just talk to I don't talk about myself because I don't want to put words in your mouth. But like, as the size that I want to be, that could take me another fucking 10 to 20 to 30, hopefully not that much longer years. Like, it's not gonna happen over 6 months. It's not gonna happen over 2 years unless you get really lucky.
Yeah.
And majority of us don't get lucky. You got to work hard. But
really
other than
do.
that, put some titties in the thumbnail, use some good tags, and use a good title.
Yeah.
Maybe that was too honest.
No, yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Just work hard, man. Jackson.
Or realizing that what's something that I found so important in my life is realizing that it is a constant struggle. Once you get used to realizing that the fun, well, for me, the fun, I've always thought that, like sleeping in on the weekends is a luxury. Sleeping on the weekends ruins your life. You're wasting it. If you're living your life correctly, there's never a day where you sleep in. Because there's so much things in this infinite world. I mean, to me as a tiny human being, the world feels infinite. And if you sleep in, you're going to miss so much of it. Mm-hmm. And that's just how I feel. Like, once you realize that you have to always be on and that is where the happiness comes from,
go explore the world.
Yeah. Unless you want to sleep in, and that's cool if that's what makes you happy.
Yeah, like what if sleeping in is their passion?
Then do it. I used to love it.
So to sum it all up, do what makes you happy. Last email.
Coochie.
The subject matter is trying to smash, but she's awkward. So I'm not going to say the person's name because apparently the other person listens. So the question starts here. She is Asian, and I'm a closer friend. The issue is she is just super awkward. We dated when we were younger, but not seriously. I like her a lot for years now. Yet every time I approach her, I can't act normal. If you can still read these, call me LG. So wait, every time you approach her, you can't act normal. So I think you're the awkward one, right? Is that how that?
Yeah.
You might have fucked up and turned into an awkward one. I think you caught the awkward disease.
Oh god, it sucks being awkward. I hate it when I realize I'm being awkward.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do to combat that?
I stop thinking about what I'm doing and just live,
and do more.
And or no, what I've realized is that you have to give people the energy. Don't even say anything. I like it like that.
Fucking Maureen. Me and Maureen used to have this thing where anytime our voices crack, we would make fun of each other. Mm-hmm. But like now, I'm like, all right, Maureen, that was 6 years ago. I don't do that to you anymore. You can stop doing it to me. But she constantly does it to me. Any chance she gets, she makes fun of me.
See, what I love about all us in the trifecta, it's someone's always getting smashed. It's always somebody.
It's never Maureen.
It's never Maureen. Maureen fucking got mad at me.
Because she will not allow it.
Yeah, she will not allow it.
She can throw the shade but can't take the heat.
It's either me or you.
God damn. That's
or
not
a catacomb.
fair.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about?
The games that you guys... But I like the ones she said that you guys used to play called... call Mac and see him run into the screen door.
That's not something you should say on a public forum. There was a time where I might have been outside on the balcony. And again, I don't give a fuck what you tweet me. I don't care. I'm a human and I believe in what I believe in. I might have been on my balcony and the fucking screen door was closed and Mac was real excited and I got my phone out and started recording something. And I turned around and looked at Mac and called to him, and he ran right into the screen door. And I laughed real hard. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that wasn't something that we did often. She made it sound like it for jokes. But, like, the shit was funny, and if you saw the clip, or if I uploaded it, a lot of people would enjoy it. So get off my back. Damn, there's something I wanted to write down. Hold on. All right, got it. And then got it there. What was the question again? Asian.
She's awkward.
Oh, awkward. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta.
I've realized, if it's awkward, then that's not the person you should be with, huh?
Yeah, when the person that you should be with it should always feel organic.
I used to be like on second dates with girls and being like, okay, maybe then we'll start vibing. Like,
if you ever feel like, what should I say next? Fuck. Okay, where's the conversation?
Yeah.
Like, you're not with the right person.
Yeah.
Because like if you can't just talk freely, Like Will and I talk, or whoever the fuck, then you're just the wrong person.
What I'm
Switch it
trying to
up.
learn how to do is to talk freely with anyone, because there's some people that can.
There are people like that dude we met at that party, the Red Bull party. That dude who was like with all those girls.
Oh God, yeah.
That guy can talk to anyone.
Yeah, I still keep up with him and his life. He's interesting.
I unfollowed him a bit ago just because I didn't like the kind of photos he was posting.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cringeworthy.
Yeah, but that guy was very interesting, and like it's weird. When I was in the jacuzzi earlier, I was thinking about
he's come back to mind several times.
Yeah, I was thinking about a lot of people who have affected my life,
Uh-huh.
and like probably even moments that they didn't even know, like the Kyle thing. He has no idea that shit affected me by him just kind of like shrugging it off. But yeah, I want to write down all the moments that affected me.
Yeah, it's crazy because okay. I realized that like people used to.
They used to.
How I got more exposure to the world was a lot of people helped me and posted about my stuff, and I haven't helped out very many people at all. So if you have content of any type that you would like to be seen, please tell me about it, and I would like to promote it to the best of my ability.
You sound like you're getting sick.
No, this is allergies. I've realized I'm fine. Like I'm not weak or anything. My brain is good. I just have allergies. I always had allergies, but now I'm just doing something about it.
Now, if you're gonna come in my room and get the snot nose everywhere, I don't want to appreciate that, and I want you out.
Darren, I can do anything I want to do in here.
I can do anything you can do better.
What if I take tomorrow off from work?
Then that would be a thing that you did.
It's Wednesday tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
I think I actually really should hit because you might be right. I might be getting sick.
You literally went from the left field to the right field. I am not sick. My brain is good. My body's good. It's allergies. I just realized maybe I should take tomorrow off. Maybe you're right. I am sick. What's wrong with you? What kind of issues do you have?
Like chemical imbalances.
Like I know. But
I'm not. But what's great about it is I'm never like mad and happy. I'm never that far. It's usually like yeah.
I don't think that's a good thing. Being happy is great.
Yeah, but
sometimes being mad is great.
Is it? See, I don't see if I can find the benefits of being angry. See, are you sure? Because you know who's gonna get it? It's gonna be you.
You know those moments that you've seen me be mad and I'll say some shit, and you're like, "Ooh, yeah," like that helped me get over that thing.
Really?
Like getting that out. It's like even like being happy and like me, for instance, me expressing like, oh, my life is going to be different. I'm excited for the changes. That's me getting it out, putting it out into the world and allowing myself to feel that way.
I'm always afraid that if I get angry and yell at show that to my friends, they won't want to be my friends anymore. Because I don't do it.
You show, that's how it's a person. You show emotion.
All right, well.
Sometimes you're going to be a shithead.
I'm going to let you know next time. I'm going to just drop it on you.
I would love to hear you drop it so I can fucking drop it back, bitch.
See, that's where I usually wouldn't drop it back, but these days I might drop it back again.
You know when a girl comes up to you at the club and drops it back?
Yeah. Throws it back on you.
She throws it back hard.
She throws it back. Like,
I can't wait to throw it back on you.
Darren, you don't know because I've always held it back. Like, because I know, like, You
got nothing.
That's what I've led you to believe, motherfucker.
You got nothing.
Oh, I got some shit. I got shit.
I have things that can ruin you in a second. You will break down and cry in your bed.
Darren, I could have you on some O.J. Simpson.
My shit won't even hit you when I say it. It'll hit you 12 hours later.
I can get you close to suicide. I can get you
potent.
on the hotline.
My shit is potent, all right? My shit is going to have you strangling Sam.
Oh, okay. Look, my shit's gonna have you fucking running your own fingers up your asshole trying to chase one type of orgasm because you won't be able to have it anymore because I fucking castrated you with my words.
You know that girl that you loved and she duped you?
Yeah?
I'm gonna go to Mexico with her. And I'm gonna dupe her.
You're gonna dupe her?
I'm gonna dupe her.
Okay, all right.
And then I'm gonna say like, "Oh, Will,
okay,
like Will, I duped her. I got revenge back for you. Just kidding, I married her. So fuck you.
You got some people in your life that have hurt you. Okay, that have hurt you that you don't feel like
name them by name. Why don't you get risky?
All right,
say a first name. Go ahead.
All right, I don't know anybody that's hurt you.
Do it.
I'm feeling a loss for words right now.
Oh, now you're scared, huh? Backing down?
But I swear to God, you're a motherfucking bitch.
Say one fucking
I swear
name.
to God, I could end your
Say
fucking
a
life.
fucking name.
I don't know any of the fucking
I
names.
can hurt you.
Because I don't fucking pay attention to you.
Yeah,
All right? I don't
You know
remember
every
anything because your
fucking
life's
detail.
not important.
My fist is so high, I can fucking knock your ass out.
I have this mic stand, and I swear I
will
could
hurt
impale you. I could be in fucking jail tomorrow. I swear to God, I could be on my way to fucking prison
All right,
because I'll
pause,
say
pause.
Oh yeah.
If we do this at the live show this weekend, people will be scared.
I really got into it for a second.
So if that happens this Saturday, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
Peace out. Bye-bye.
That